Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies.
What brings you to Aya?
For survival supplies, only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work in the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers, Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
We caught up to them. They attacked without warning. Might have been Rokar. We fought them off and recovered what was left of the satellites.
I'm so sorry, Pathfinder. And ashamed. This is not who we are. Please accept my apologies. I hope you can look past this.
It's not your fault. Kadar is full of bad people.
They chose to stand alone. They'll suffer the consequences. I'll file a report with our leaders. Perhaps it's time the Resistance got involved. We'll rebuild the satellites and return them to space. I'll keep you updated with our latest charts.
Thank you, Mariko.
No, Pathfinder. Thank you.
Pathfinder, I studied the Angaran astronomer's data transfer. His files begin before the satellites. The initiative will benefit tremendously from this.
And all I had to do was lie to him. Thanks, Sam. Weird question. You don't have any key.
Ambassador, I trust our people have a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I assume you're trained for first contact.
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics back. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to... He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent... I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle...
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more... He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few None of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but... I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
How many of our people have...
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. The Angara have agreed to allow some of...
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push... We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinary. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
What's our end goal for...
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working. Helios is the Angara's home. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us.
Show them we're not...
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or... We need to break that cycle.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Goods for the home?
Hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Put a layer of security between yourself and danger.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the...
I am. Glad you finally showed. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm...
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines.
Do you work on water filtration?
I designed the...
Can you sell me an...
If they're tough enough for Eladon, they deserve help.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me. Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another.
Liam, what's going on?
I figured we should end up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
If someone wants trouble, I'm not afraid to give it to them.
Ruling in the market won't help. I don't blame... I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Next. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
You do what you have to, but let's not make a habit of it.
The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market for another day.
Good idea, Pathfinder. We've enough trouble, probably more.
These Angara are stronger than they look.
Yeah. They've been through a lot.
I look around and keep thinking about Tachanka. A galaxy away, and we're not so different.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ease off. I'm here. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a Ket. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you...
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't... When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have to...
She said you needed to talk before...
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their...
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
It didn't occur to you there'd be indigenous species here? Sentients with a rich history, leading full lives?
I guess.
Even so, the Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful, even sober.
You can handle me, Ryder, whenever you want. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
My people on Kadara are fighting.
Of course.
You're not supposed to be here.
Rorik sent me to find you. He wanted me to give you this cryo bracelet.
Rorik? I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter... All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what... Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara Worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You were jumped by scavengers?
Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes, with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik. Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think...
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Let's us focus on everything else.
Put more energy into it.
You again.
Welcome back. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery?
I've heard of...
Angara are selling their slots to come here, including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was...
No one told me of this arrangement. Oh, we have to do something.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer...
Exactly what I was thinking. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director 10 immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm...
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving...
Pathfinder, I'm honored even to be I won't be happy as just an observer. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
That's the whole point of this exchange.
That's all I needed to hear.
I found Kiloa seeds for...
It's more of your... Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar technicians here...
I'll see what I can... Here, I have the antibiotics.
Once they have the...
I managed to find an ionic filter.
I'll get this delivered.
You work on the solar panels?
Nothing as big as these.
Here, I found the solar amp.
They'll be happy to see this.
PB's been looking for you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new Observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Your enthusiasm is infectious.
Yeah, don't tell Lexi. She'll look for a cure. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM tech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Come on, I need a way out.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I'd screw it up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we go out?
Yeah, because I gave...
Why would you...
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
We'll take care of it before...
It's a... I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find... I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting.
found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here.
I like them. I just don't try.
The heart of this system is a massive red giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
Looks like a match for the system info Liam gave me.
Detecting ezo wash and debris. Ships have been through.
My contact Veranda's out there, I know it. Gear up for pirates.
It's not landable.
I've got a plan.
Great. He's got a plan.
All right, we're set to go. Somewhere.
This is on me. I'll take care of it. Any sign of the pirates who took my contact?
There's too much background radiation. Could be anything hiding out there. All that debris in orbit.
That tracks. Heard they were scavengers. I'd hoped Bradley or some of our colonists would follow. Join in.
We'll make do with what we've got. What's the plan?
Somewhere out there is a ship full of pirates. They might have our specs.
Thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to me. So we can't go in hot. I say we play to their scavenger routes. With that debris. I'll explain in the airlock. We've wasted enough time. Let's hit the go button, shoot pirates, and save people. We've got this.
All right, I'm in. Let's do whatever this is.
Yeah, I thought you'd... Wait, what? We play this right, they'll deliver us just where we need to go.
Not loving this plan, Liam. Come on. Hiding in derelict cargo to get scavenged. Sure, we don't know what we're up against. Neither do they. Trojan horse simple.
The Greeks didn't need to worry if Troy had air.
There's air.
Whoa. This isn't right.
Liam, you said to expect pirates. This is a catch ship. A big one.
Change of plan? Okay, it's a catch ship. But scavenging isn't their MO.
Alarms, Liam.
Doesn't change why we're here. Find Varane and get out.
What the? Tell Callum we have stoves. We have stoves!
It's definitely not Cat running this thing. Shut them down!
Cargo men, what's going on down there?
Sounds like we could get some answers.
For the last time, report. We just fixed those bay seals. If you idiots blew them, I'll have your skins!
Everything's under control. Just a simple weapon malfunction. How are you?
What is this? Get cameras on the bay. We'll figure it out!
Stoked. This ship is property of Talonwing. Now you're property too, just like the rest.
Well, that wasn't going anywhere useful. Shoot pirates, rescue contact?
She's here. Somewhere. Think they've salvaged this thing?
They're not Ket. Sam, do you have us?
Not precisely, Pathfinder. Debris and radiation are still disrupting scans.
So where to?
Find Varand and fast. This way. Not that way. Start there. Let's go. Fight to the door they came in.
We're sure the captives are there?
Have to be somewhere. I think I've heard of this Kala and his wing. Supposed to be small time.
The ship says different.
Lucky find?
More hostiles!
Got to be it. Head for the door. Door sealed. Override from the console? Come on! We have to find Varand!
We don't even know if this is the way.
Well, something has to go right! You take a risk for the right reason. It's supposed to work! Ugh.
Not helping, Liam.
I know. It's stupid. It's everything.
Save it. I need you to stop hoping things will work and stay on task.
You turn on.
We have a bad plan to rescue people, and we're doing it. Any questions?
No.
Good. I shot the console. Think he'll be mad?
What more could he do? Ah! Shit! Liam? Hold me!
Not the time.
Get on the junctions. Go.
You folks need a hand?
Oogie! You have timing!
We would have come in sooner, but we didn't know how we could help. Settlers aren't soldiers, but a wreck of a ship with bad shielding? We've got engineers, son.
Oh, power surge. This beast does not like being prodded.
Is the artificial breath?
Shit!
Everything's shifting!
Liam, Pathfinder, are you okay?
We're here, but things have gone a little sideways.
Get to engineering and fix the graphs. I'll do it myself.
Sounds like we made your man angry. You take care of the fighting, Liam. Find Varand. We'll keep this barge stable.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, just as sideways as we are.
We've lost the map. Sam?
I'm having difficulty analyzing predictive meshes. Warp.
I thought this was a minor group of pirates.
A ship like this would really bring in recruits.
Find him for it. Report.
Ket Foundation, Angaran patch job.
40% functional at best. Partially stripped.
Parted out, then dumped. A junker.
bright side, no one's sneaking up on us from behind.
Dead end past the door.
Bound to be another way, back above us.
How do we get up there?
Wait, there'll be a vent. We can blow it.
You knew that how?
Rand mentioned it. I believe I said she studies tech. Hard to believe they could hide a ship this big.
It's all the radiation and debris.
Watch it, they're getting their footing.
On it!
See how it's done? Seal them in. Shoot them. No more excuses.
Shit!
We'll get the door. You fight.
The space is giving them trouble! Even ground for everyone. That's what you get, shield-draining pirate shit.
Let's all stay focused!
Pathfinder, Grace is working on the lockdown.
Thank you for the chance. Let's get eyes on some data. Can you spot a control hub or console? In the room? Have your Sam push a scan of it to me.
Forwarding scan result.
Thought so. Kala did a power reroute. Easy fix. Here's 2 access points to hit. I'll sync when you activate.
Well, go team.
Progress made. Next one.
And there's how they salvage the ship.
He found a way to retrofit a derelict, and he's wasting it on raiding.
Not everyone wants to fix themselves.
I've accessed their security, such as it is. Door control? And cameras. Westy?
On it. Watch the monitors.
There's Varent. And what the hell? They have humans locked up too?
Got your timing wrong, Liam. Khaled wasn't hitting the initiative soon.
He already did. Pathfinder, we have to end this.
Working on it.
Gravity shifting.
Still here. We'll find you a route to the...
It's the cargo bay.
Again?
What do you mean you can't see them? Well, get ready everywhere!
Real eager to meet that person.
Pathfinder, that door up there. It was blocked before.
How about it, Bradley?
Negative. You'll have to scan for something manual. Can't suss that one. Check for a console.
Still good, Oogie? Slowing the pace.
We move this. Maybe we can reach the door.
Let's find the controls.
Still on their cameras. Callet has filled the hall past that door.
And the captives?
Past them.
Whatever it takes.
Door and crane. Here they come.
Like fighting in a Topsy toy box.
Leave alliteration out of it. They're pushing harder.
Caleb's feeling the pressure. Keep it up. Should be all of them. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, I think it's getting the hang of all this, right?
Cycling power for doors ahead, but it seals the one behind you.
We're not turning back anyway.
You know we're getting real lucky.
Look, some things you just have to count on. Skill.
They're bunkered in the next room, Pathfinder. Sniper, maybe two, and I think cages?
Thanks for the lookout.
Have to take out that sniper!
More pets, let's move! Got to be one left in here.
Doors open, Pathfinder.
That's them! Seal the bulkhead!
Now's our chance. Take them.
See that? There's our captives kicking off.
We need to get in there to help them.
know what happened on the other side of that door.
Hello? Anyone alive out there?
We're here. Your initiative? Where'd you come from?
Trading ship out of Kadara. Your Nexus?
Ryder, Pathfinder from the Hyperion.
Holy shit! An arc showed?
Liam, what are you doing here?
They don't want you getting killed over what I told you.
I'll never give that up. Not that it matters. Khaled hasn't asked anything.
He dumped her in here, same as us. We're all just labor. Half the ship is our handiwork.
Wait, Khaled captured you to fix this thing?
He wanted to ransom us, but this ship is draining him. It's a wreck.
He had to go back to scavenging just to keep it afloat. So he put us to work.
Found a project car, didn't count maintenance.
We had help getting this far, and we'll need more. Can you open this door?
I think Dace was working on those systems before all this happened.
Hang on. I've got the override, but we need power. Fault's on their side.
You get that?
On it. We'll get you out. Oogie, did you get all that?
Curiata, can you get them a path?
Allow me.
Gravity shifts have tossed the place. Looks like Khaled will be late to market.
There's no shortage of people like him.
One at a time.
There's a problem. Dace says the override only pulls the lock.
Meaning?
It lets the door open under its own weight. But it's upside down.
So it's gravity held. You get that, Oogie? Gravity.
I get you. Curiata, we've been fighting the shorts. Think you can roll with it? All right, Pathfinder. You have the button. Power override.
We have the floor. Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, your exit vehicle will be at the nearest airlock.
You old ham.
Grace will evac, but we can't have Khaled chasing us.
Where is he?
Engine control. Past where they held the captives.
Right. Final stretch to put a stop to Khaled. After all this, I just have one thing to say. Proud of all our people, Pathfinder. Let's do this.
Fine, take them. I'll chase you down and burn you where you live. My talent will...
Inducted coolant systems? Override.
I might be turning around on this plan, Liam.
Yeah, me too.
Set coordinates for EOS. What do you mean? It's not responding. Everything to engineering. Yes, even that. I don't care if it's eating.
Pushing power to open doors ahead. Hope you're not having second thoughts.
We're all in.
Get a ship, fill it with shooters, and I'm still disrespected.
Fine. Fine!
It doesn't have to go down like this.
No one is taking anything from me ever again, Pathfinder! I'll kill you myself!
Cannon's got a pet. And a shield pulling straight from the drive core. Hold on, we'll try to hack it. Found a weakness. Hit the mark console. We'll hack the shield one port at a time. Make it happen, Pathfinder.
I found that fiend like I found this shit. Like I'll have you. No, that fiend was mine. It's all mine!
Let's hit that console, Pathfinder. You heard them.
This ship makes me invincible!
They'll hack his shields. Let's get the console.
Reinforcements! Now! This ship makes me invincible! Your weapons are nothing. You can't touch me.
Progress. McCall is still getting power. Where to?
Hold on in there. We're looking for another weak spot.
Don't take long. Got it. Liam, do you see? Second console. Pathfinder, let's shut him down.
How dare you? How dare any of you? Send on it. Send it all!
Go for the console.
How dare any of you?
Go for the console.
Empty the stores. Throw everything at them! Pathetic, Pathfinder. Just lay down and die. You're dead. You hear? And your Nexus is next! You hear? And your Nexus is next! I'll cage you. Make your people what I was. Nothing!
Drive core. Redirected. That's his shield. Khaled's shield is down. Go get him, Pathfinder.
Everyone to engineering! Everyone! No! Everyone! Kill them!
Got him. Let's clean up the rest. That's him done. Fool. Standing by for evac, Pathfinder. Hit the airlock when you're ready.
Don't take too long. I don't like the look of it.
His reactors.
Like everything else, pushed too far.
Don't tell me a stock shuttle can maglock like that. I saw.
Don't spread it around. There you are. Safe and sound?
All good, Augie.
We got everyone out just in time. The inside of that boat is 6 kinds of irradiated now. Hold on. Someone wants to say goodbye.
Thank you, Liam. I didn't expect whatever that was.
You gave them plenty of trouble on your own.
Maybe. But it's good to know your friends will come. And their friends.
We'll get people where they need to go. Most want to come to Prodromos. Varan says we might get some Angara. That's good news.
No detours. We went through a lot to keep everyone in one piece.
I hear that, Pathfinder. Liam, next time, let's just do cards. I'm too old for this shit.
I'll believe that when you do. That worked out. Everything just so. Before you start, I want you to know, I'm sorry. I mean, this was a mess. Even though we won, it wasn't by much. It was all worth it. You showed Varan that Pathfinder can stand for everyone. But I need to be smarter about taking risks. So, you're right. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Lesson learned? Never again? Head up a salvage team. Maybe we can get some use out of that thing.
Yes, Pathfinder.